Hey, Caden. Hey, Dillon. What are y'all working on?
Oh, hey Nat. I'm just researching the mammoth. We were given some DNA and we performed a gel electrophoresis lab on it. And we were supposed to compare it to either elephant or rhinoceros DNA, but neither of them matched up. So we sent our DNA in, we got a code, and we did a blast search on it, and it ended up to be a woolly mammoth.
Nohr brothers, what are we doing?
Building a
stuff.
gel electrophoresis thing.
Really?
Chamber.
What's our first step?
Putting the thing in the container. Putting the gel in. Yeah. It's right here. Okay. Now pour it in there.
No, we don't fill it up with that.
You got it, Caden.
Yeah, we do.
You got it, Caden.
We just poured it in here. Miss Howard, we just pour this till it covers it.
So it covers it.
Very steady.
I don't think it took. Wait, does it have to cover it entirely?
Barely, just a little bit.
Barely.
Bro, we Lydia again.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
It's not even covering it yet.
Almost.
A little bit
Just a
more.
tiny bit, just like a drop.
Tiny bit. Tiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still
Okay,
not
that's good,
covering
that's
it.
good.
It's not covering it.
Yes, it is. Okay. Today, we're going back to the ice age to find ourselves a woolly mammoth.
Sweet.
Let's go.
Oh, I think I see one.
You think you see a woolly mammoth? Look, it's a woolly mammoth.
Wow.
I got the woolly mammoth.
Whoa.
Mammoth expert and our time travel expert, Caden Key. Howdy, y'all. Well, today we went 15,000 years ago to North America to see our woolly mammoth. How was that experience for you, Nathan?
I liked it, I guess. It was okay.
He thought it was very fun. So, Caden, where were your woolly mammoths usually around?
Well, the oldest one came about 400,000 years ago, and really, they were around no more than about 1650 BC was the last known population of them. And really, our main habitats were North Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, and any Arctic biomes as well.
That sounds very fascinating. Well, thank you, Caden.
You're welcome.
So, after seeing such majestic woolly mammoths in their natural habitat in the wild, I was wondering, why don't we see them anymore?
Well, woolly mammoths went extinct about 10,000 years ago. And while we don't know the exact explanation of why they went extinct, we think it's because of disease or human intervention. We used to think that it was because of climate change, but scientists aren't sure about that anymore.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Thank you.
No problem.
So Nathan, elephants and these mammoths kind of look like each other. What have scientists figured out about their genome?
So mammoths and elephants split around 6 million years ago. They evolved very slowly, so they're still very closely related. And then around 2 million years ago, mammoths split into two subspecies that lived to 45,000 years ago and 10,000 years ago. Mammoths also have proteins in their genome that none of the other mammalian species have. These proteins could be the differences that allow them to survive in a very cold environment.
So, cloning a woolly mammoth sounds cool and all, but what are the ups and downsides to this?
Well, humans have never seen a woolly mammoth, or at least no human living. So I think it'd be pretty cool to actually see a woolly mammoth. And since there's a full live woolly mammoth that would be cloned, we could actually study the woolly mammoth and fully understand a woolly mammoth.
That's cool. Well, there's some upsides. What are the downsides?
Well, the big downside is that the ethical argument is that we would be playing God, and a lot of people would not like that. Another downside is that mammoths went extinct for a reason, and that is a big difference in the climate. So we don't know how mammoths would thrive. And also, a big reason is that mammoth would probably have to be in a lab most of its life, and that's another ethical concern because it's just, what type of life is that?
Yeah, I understand. It'd be cool to see a woolly mammoth, but you always got to do the right thing. So, what methods can the scientists use to clone a woolly mammoth?
Well, scientists, they have the DNA sequences from hair and bone marrow that we've collected from woolly mammoths that we found in the ice and the mud. So we have the fossil structures So we can use that to make DNA sequences of woolly mammoths.
It's pretty cool. Well, with all this, how close are we? When could all this happen?
Well, scientists at Harvard said they can make an embryo in the next 2 years, but that's not certain. They think it's going to take a lot longer to make an actual full woolly mammoth.
Well, it's pretty cool. We'll see what happens. That was like 15 seconds.
Is that better?
So who's Baby Lyuba?
Baby Oyuba was a mammoth calf that was discovered in Russia's Yamal Peninsula about May 2007.
How'd she die?
She died by whenever she was about 30 days old, crossing a muddy river bottom with her herd. She suffocated in the mud, where she was preserved under the mud by lactic acid producing bacteria.
So what do they do with her?
Well, a man found her, but they didn't want to do anything with her because his tribe or his family believed that mammoths caused bad omens. So they took it, he called somebody, and they took it to a Japanese medicinal school where they used CAT scans on her, and with her organs that were preserved, her skin, organs, teeth, fur, and even her stomach contents were preserved as well. They used the CAT scans in order to find different images of her organs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.